Welcome to our presentation of the new Bivitec E Plus screening machine from BINDER & Company here in Gleisdorf, Austria.
Bivitec E Plus.
Mr. Rosiger, in your opinion, what's special about the Bivitec E Plus?
For one thing, the Bivitec E Plus means more innovation from BINDER & Co. For another, these days innovation means economy, offering solutions that get the greatest use out of our raw materials in an efficient manner.
In sum, you can call it an improvement in economy. What do we mean by that? We don't mean just the machine, but the entire system, the steel structure, the chutes, and the periphery. With the light design of the Bivitec E Plus, we reduce the cost of the steel structure needed to support it. In addition, the lighter design lets us achieve our goal of reducing the amount of energy needed to run the machine, which in turn cuts operating costs.
The goal of this development was to build a new flip-flow screen that transfers the lowest possible dynamic loads to its surroundings, one that uses very little energy and generates maximum customer benefit.
With this machine, we fused two Binder Plus CL Classics. These would be the residence screen that has been a stalwart of our product line for almost 70 years, and the Bivitec Flip Flow screen that has been in use around the world for over 30 years. Here, we have a completely rigid screen box that can be mounted statically, which meets a market need. It means that users can attach chutes or other peripherals to it without any springs. The mass balancing of the two frames takes place within the screening machine itself. In conventional resonance screening machines, two screen decks move counter to each other. In this new design, two screen frames holding the flexible screen mats move counter to each other. This gives the classic Bivitec whip effect.
The machine has an eccentric drive that is affixed to the lower oscillation mass and flexibly coupled with the upper mass.
One of the special features of this machine is its low energy requirements. The motor has a rated output of just 4 kilowatts. A comparable conventional Bivitec KRL series screen uses an 11 kilowatt motor, which shows that even with the smaller machines we can get energy savings of over 60% with the new design. The screen box is nearly stationary. There are almost no dynamic loads, or just very low residual dynamic loads. This means that the supporting structure can be correspondingly lighter and less expensive to build. Likewise, in planned reconfigurations, it makes it easier and cheaper to integrate a Bivitec E Plus into an existing line. The third point is the easy adjustment of the oscillation characteristics. This is important when the vibration needs to be modified for a feed material change, be it the feed rate or the composition of the material itself. This can also be necessary due to a change in the moisture content, and so the screenability of the material. Ich schlage vor, wir beginnen mit einer Einstellung 1. I suggest that we start the demonstration with the first setting, very low dynamics. Here we see that the feed material moves across the screen deck very slowly. This is useful when the screening needs to be very gentle.
Die Siebung sehr schonend erfolgen soll. Bei der zweiten Stufe, ich sage jetzt für heute, für die Demonstration.
Next is the medium dynamic level. The frequency can be increased steplessly with a simple control. This setting is often used in flip-flow screening machines and gives good separation in many applications.
Bei vielen Projekten eben zu sehen ist und zu einem guten Trennerfolg führt. Bei der dritten Stufe ist es so, ich nenne es sehr hohe Dynamik.
The third level gives very high dynamics. This is important when the feed material has a strong tendency to stick and clog.
Das eben stark zu Steckkorn neigt oder zu Anhaftungen neigt.
And that brings us to environmental technology.
Das geht
The Bivitec E Plus can be used in so many different industries, from primary raw materials to all sorts of secondary raw materials.
The Bivitec E Plus is used in recycling for tasks like screening glass. Here, for example, to produce glass sand, where a screen cut of about 1 mm is needed. It is also used to pre-sort shredder material, residual waste, plastics, waste electrical equipment, and waste metal. Furthermore, it offers advantages for screening packaging material, PET flakes, compost, and waste wood.
What advantages does it have for recyclers?
The low operating costs and high flexibility make the Bivitec E Plus interesting for any recyclers who have to deal with fluctuating input material properties.
Zusammenfassend darf ich sagen,
In summary, I'm delighted that with Bivitec E Plus, we've really succeeded in taking a big innovation step. The Bivitec E Plus is a new model series that has major advantages in many different applications and delivers great customer benefit.
Zum entsprechenden Kundennutzen führen wird.